All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Spiritual healing is a very real thing. It is the miraculous healing power within you which made you. And therefore, as you turn to it and realize it is now releasing itself as wholeness, beauty, and perfection, and as you fill your mind with these truths of God, and as you forgive everybody, including yourself, then of course you'll have a marvelous healing. If we are blind and adhere to our blindness, then of course we can't get healed. Blindness is man's ignorance, his superstition and his fear, his belief that the will of God for him is suffering, that's blindness. Realize that it's normal and natural for you to be healthy, happy, joyous, and free. And realize your body is an instrument in which God dwells, and that you're the tabernacle of the living God. You can't be free of your illnesses and cling to ill will, bitterness, self-condemnation, hate, resentment. The alcoholic can't be healed and still adhere to his self-condemnation, self-criticism, his sense of guilt, and his hatred and loathing of himself. Oh no. He must give up all of these. He must have goodwill in his heart for everyone, for love is the fulfilling of the law of health, of harmony. He must pour out love and peace and goodwill and wish for every living being in the world what he wishes for himself. And he always knows when he is forgiven, because he can meet the person in his mind and there's no sting, but a wave of peace and goodwill. The healing presence is within you, and wonders can happen in your life as you begin to turn to it. Great peace have they who love thy law. And wonders happen in their life. Those who have found that inner peace, great peace have they who love thy law, and nothing shall offend them. With mine eyes stayed on thee, there is no evil in my pathway. The divine presence is ever willing within you. And realize now with me that the miraculous healing power is focused at that point in your mind where the problem is, and it's shattered, making way for the healing power of God to flow through you. You do not create vision, for example. Rather, you manifest or release it. We see through the eye, not with it. The cornea of the eye is stimulated by light waves from objects in space through the optic nerve. These stimuli are carried to the brain. When the inner light or intelligence meets the outer light in this manner, by a process of interpretation, we see. Your eyes symbolize divine love and a delight in the ways of God, plus a hunger and thirst for God's truth. Your right eye symbolizes right thought and right action. The left eye symbolizes God's love and wisdom. Think right and radiate goodwill to all, and you will focus perfectly. Receive thy sight, he said, and immediately he received his sight, and following him, glorified God. Millions of people are blind, as I said. That is, they're psychologically and spiritually blind, because they do not know that they become what they think all day long. Man is spiritually and mentally blind when he's hateful, resentful, or envious of others. He does not know that he's actually secreting mental poisons which tend to destroy him. That's his sickness, that's his disease. Disease is a lack of peace, a lack of equilibrium. All sickness is due to ill will. Thousands of people are constantly saying that there's no way to solve their problem and their situation is hopeless. They're saying, God can't heal me. At the same time, they're saying, with God all things are possible. They say, from whom all blessings flow. But you see, they're atheists. They're denying what they're affirming. Such an attitude is a result of spiritual blindness. Man begins to see spiritually and mentally when he gets a new understanding of his mental powers and develops a conscious awareness that the wisdom and intelligence in his subconscious can solve all his problems. Everyone should become aware of the interrelationship and interaction of the conscious and subconscious mind. Persons who were once blind to these truths, after careful introspection, will now begin to see the vision of health, wealth, happiness, and peace of mind that can be theirs through the correct application of the laws of mind and the way of the Spirit. Yes, the healing power of God is within you, and wonders can happen in your life as you begin to say, God in the midst of me is healing me now. No mental or religious science practitioner, psychologist or psychiatrist or medical doctor ever healed the patient. The psychologist or psychiatrist proceeds to remove the mental blocks. Likewise, the surgeon removes the physical block, enabling the healing currents of God to flow through you. There are many different methods used to remove the mental, emotional, physical blocks which inhibit the flow of the healing life principle animating all of us. The healing principle resident in your subconscious mind can and will, if properly directed by you or someone else, heal your mind and body of all disease. There is only one process of healing. There is only one universal healing principle operating through everything. For everything is alive, and God is life. This life principle operates through the animal, the vegetable, and mineral kingdom as instinct and law of growth. There are many different approaches, techniques, and methods in using the universal power, but there is only one process of healing, which is faith, and according to your faith is it done unto you. All religions of the world represent forms of belief, and these beliefs are explained in many ways. The law of life is the law of belief. What do you believe about yourself, life, and the universe that is done unto you as you believe? Belief is a thought in your mind which causes the power of your subconscious to be distributed in all phases of your life. And whether the object of your belief be true or false, you will get the same results. It's far better to know what you're doing and why you're doing it. Then it is scientific prayer. You must realize the Bible is not talking about your belief in some ritual, ceremony, form, institution, man, or formula. It is talking about belief in itself. The belief of your mind is simply the thought of your mind. If thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believeth. Spiritual treatment or therapy means that you turn to the indwelling God and remind yourself of God's peace, harmony, wholeness, beauty, boundless love, and limitless power. Know that God loves you and cares for you. As you pray this way, the fear will gradually fade away. If you pray about a heart condition, do not think of the organ as diseased, as this would not be spiritual thinking. Thoughts are things. Your spiritual thought takes the form of cells, tissues, nerves, and organs. To think of a damaged heart or high blood pressure tends to suggest more of what you already have. Cease dwelling on symptoms, organs, or any part of the body. Turn your mind to God and His love. Feel and know that there is only one healing presence and power, and to its corollary, there is no power. Power to challenge the action of God. Quietly and lovingly affirm that the uplifting, healing, strengthening power of the infinite healing presence is flowing through you, making you every whit whole. Know and feel that the harmony, beauty, and love of God manifest themselves in you as strength, peace, vitality, wholeness, and righteousness. Get a clear realization of this, and the damaged heart or other diseased organ will be cured in the light of God's love. God in the midst of you is healing you now. Glorify God in your body, now and forevermore.